Welcome, guys. This is the beginner's importation training by Prop 360. We have 10 videos. You need to watch them. Make sure to like, subscribe to get notifications when we drop these videos, and remember to also click the link to join our community to meet like-minded business owners like you. Sign up on Prop 360 to get started with your importation journey. And with that, let's go. Our topic today is how to register and set up your 1688 account. A lot of us might have, had our 1688 account. Some of us have not. So we're just going to be talking about how to create an account, how to verify your details on the account, because your account has to go through like a verification process, and how to set up your profile to ensure smooth transactions. It's very important that your profile is properly set up so that you don't have misplaced goods. So we all know what 1688 is, but I would just like to state it again. So 1688 is a Chinese online marketplace that serves as a platform for bulk purchases. So if you're looking at buying a lot, maybe a particular item in bulk, maybe 10 pieces, 20 pieces, you can still get lower MOQs. But if you want to get a lot, you want to buy items in bulk, this is your plug. So it is part of the Alibaba group. And why Alibaba focuses on the international buyers, because Alibaba wants to deal with people that are not really in China. 1688 is designed for domestic Chinese businesses, so mostly for people that are staying in China. And that's why you see that you cannot put an international address on 1688 because it was designed to just serve Chinese people. But Alibaba, you can put your international address, and it comes to you wherever you are. However, with the right tools and strategies, you can use the platform to source product directly from Chinese suppliers at wholesale prices. So benefits of using 1688: you can access competitive pricing for bulk purchases with significant discount. You can connect directly with Chinese suppliers for best prices. Most suppliers on Alibaba, you can also find them on 1688 because that place is also meant to serve the Chinese people. And these are the same suppliers as you go on Alibaba to serve the international community. So you can also browse an extensive selection across various industries. You find where you can just get categories, check for your niche, a particular market you would want to sell, and you get extensive, a broad selection. You can select anything, you can try anything. That flexibility is there. So you can tailor your items to align with your brand's identity. So if you are the underwear person, you definitely get items that align with that identity. If you are, the children toys, whatever at all, you definitely get items that can align with your brand identity. You also get trustworthy ratings that help identify reliable suppliers. Let's just start on how to set up your account. So it's very important that you have everybody have an Android phone here. So an Android phone is very important. Then a desktop, that's a laptop if possible. That's if you want to use a laptop. That's if you have a laptop, you can use a laptop. If you don't have a laptop, you can definitely use an Android phone. So all you need to do is access the website at www.1688.com on your desktop, as on your laptop. That's what you can use this. You can also still use this website to download 1688 on your app. But it's important to note that you need a translator because 1688 is written in Chinese, most of it, although now we have particular features that are in English so that buyers can easily navigate the platform without always having to use translator. So it's very important you have a translator. But if you're using a desktop, which is very good, you find out that you already have a translator extension attached to your Chrome browser, especially, and every other browser. So when you just put in the website link, your system just translates it automatically to English. But if you're using your Android, you have to take screenshots all the time, and especially with the app, you have to take screenshots all the time to translate and get to know what that particular thing is about. So when you put in 1688.com, it brings you to this page on your browser. Then you will definitely see this icon here that has download in it. So when you click on download, it downloads to your Chrome browser. You can now get to go and check your Chrome browser, downloads under your Chrome browser to install it. Oftentimes you have the security thing that is always attached to our browser. You can switch that off on your settings so that your phone allows you download it. So you just download it through your browser and it automatically gets downloaded. That it gets downloaded, then you now install it on your phone. So once it's installed and you open the app, the next step is to go to the home page. On the home page, you have items that are showing, you have various icons depicting different things. It could be categories, it could be bestsellers, depicting different things. The first icon to note is this one up here. I used an arrow so it's easier for us to understand what I'm talking about. So it's this icon up here. When you click on it, the icon actually means sign in, right? This particular characters in this icon means sign in. So when you click on it, it automatically takes you to like the registration page where you can now fill in your details and all of that. So according to like the security guidelines of 1688, I couldn't take a screenshot of the registration page for security reasons. But once you click on that sign in, you first see two things. You have enterprise registration and personal registration. Enterprise registration are for those persons that want to sell on 1688, right? I have a business and they want to sell, especially for the Chinese people. But for you, you are going to click on the personal registration. So once you click on personal registration, you add your phone number, which is the first step, right? Your phone number. After adding your phone number, you can go through the terms and conditions. I know a lot of times, most of us always skip this process because we feel that it's really long. So, but yeah, you can go through the terms and conditions if you can, then agree and continue. Once you click on this, there is a particular part that now shows like get code. You click on the get code, which 1688 now sends that code to your phone number. So once that code is sent to your phone number, you just fill in the code on the place where they ask for verification code. Oftentimes, or in some cases, you'll be required to, go through a particular verification prompt where you see like different images, pictures of different things, and they'll say, oh, click a chair that has berries on it, or click a cap that has berries on it, or click a bell, click a bicycle. You know how that verification process always go when we're using, like when we just go into a new website and they want to be sure that we're not robots. Yeah. So that is basically that kind of verification process. So all you need to do is just click what you were asked to click. It's written in English, so you don't have to worry. That particular thing is written in English. You will see it there. It's very clear. So once you click on it, it now goes to like the code. Sometimes it just skips the process. Once you have been able to like fill in that particular code that was sent to your phone number, the message is always in Chinese too. So yeah, but you will see the code in between the lines of that message. So you might not entirely need to like use a translator for your message. You just see the code there. You just copy and paste, then click on verify. So once your account has been verified, you now have to now complete the essential information like your shipping address and your preferred payment method. It's very important you put in a shipping address to help suppliers know where they are shipping to, that's where they are delivering to, and also to help you get the exact cost of your express fee, that's the exact cost of your delivery fee to the warehouse. So that is why it's very important for you to put a shipping address, because if you do not put a shipping address, you won't even get to know how much that is the ideal charge from the supplier to the warehouse. So you put in a shipping address and also a preferred payment method that enables you to make payments on 1688. So for those of us that already have an account with Proc 360, we already have like a unique shipping address assigned to each of us. All you need to do is just log into your account on your dashboard, then scroll and click on your warehouse address. It's just here. You can click on your warehouse address and you see A and C. So when you click on it, you see different warehouse address, right? The warehouse address for C and also the warehouse address for A. So you choose your preferred shipping route. Maybe you would want for that particular parcel or whatever parcels or goods you would want to send to the warehouse, you want to ship it by sea. You have to copy the sea shipping address. It's very important. You should not send a delivery that is for sea shipping to the warehouse that is for air shipping, so that that we don't make mistakes and when shipping your goods out to your country. So it's very important that you choose your preferred shipping route. So if it's C, you click on C and you copy the address. If it's air, you copy the address. So once you do that, once you've copied the particular shipping address that you want, if it's L or C, you now head over back to 1688. Once your account has been verified, it brings you back to like the home page where you can now access all of 1688 features. You click on me, right? You click on me. There's the icon with the human head. It's tagged me. That's why you see that now it's very easy for us to understand these things, because 1688 have now translated some things for us. We don't have to like use translators, especially major features like this. So when you click on me, at the top right, you get to see an icon. You click on this icon and beside open shop. This bullhead actually is just your profile that has like your profile, your 1688 unique ID. So this is where you get it, on this particular place beside the bullhead. But the icon to click on is this icon beside open shop. So when you click on this icon, the icon is settings. That's what the icon means, the settings icon. So you click on it. Once you click on it, you see various options. We have account switch. Maybe you have more than 2 accounts, 3 accounts, 4 accounts, depending. You could always switch accounts depending on the particular account you want to use in buying a particular product. You can always switch accounts using the account switch. Then we have address management, right? This is where we are looking at, which is the address management, where we fill in our warehouse address details to enable the supplier delivered to the warehouse. We have account and security, where you put in anything that has to do with your account, passwords, phone number, email address, and all of that stuff. Then we have the payment settings, privacy, country/region, language. But for the purpose of setting up your account, we'll be addressing the first thing, address management. So once you click on address management, it brings you to this page. We already copied our warehouse address. So, and let's go back so that we'll see what we copied. We have the name, the warehouse number, and the address. We now go back to the particular place because we already have that in place. We now go back to this particular page, the place where we have name, like we copied here, the name. That is what we fill in here, where the name is. In the place of the mobile number, this warehouse number that is here is what we fill in here in the place of the mobile number. You do not need to change anything, right? This country code. You do not need to change anything. You just fill in, copy that number, fill it here. And you see that the region is already like this is China mainland that has already been clicked. And this is, Hong Kong, Macau, and other regions. But this one is China mainland, which we've already clicked. So you can see the location icon. This is now where you choose the particular location you would want to use. And once you fill in this location here, once you begin to click, choose the particular location from the province to the district and all of that, it automatically appears in this address. So the first thing, once you click there, you find out that on our address, we already have the first one, which is Guangdong province. I translated this to English so that to be very easy for us to understand. But on 1688, they are written in Chinese characters. So you have to get a translator to be able to use it. So the first place is the province. You have to choose the province. And on our address, the province is Guangdong province, right? So we translate to find Guangdong province, and we click on Guangdong province. So when you click on Guangdong province, it takes you to the next one, which is the city. What city in that province? And the city on our address is Guangzhou. So we click on Guangzhou city, okay, because that's what's there. Except there is another city. That's when you now click on another city. But yeah, our warehouse is at Guangzhou. So you could click on Guangzhou city. So once you click on Guangzhou city, it takes you to the next step where you pick the district. Then you now click on Beiyun district. All of these are written in Chinese characters, guys. So you have to use your translator to be able to, get the particular location, the province, the city, and the district, right? So once you've picked the district, just click on confirm. Click on confirm, and automatically you find out that it has filled in this place, right? You see it here. You see that it has already filled it in for you here. Then that address, the address that was on this place, this address here is what you put in here as the address, all right? So that 1688 can know where you are delivering your goods to. If you do not do this, you find out that your supplier will find it very difficult to even send in your goods, and they will tell you that they cannot access that address. So you either need to cancel that order, even if you've paid, you have to cancel that order because 1688 cannot identify that place. And it's also very important so that you can track your goods from 1688 and you do not see your goods going somewhere else. So it's very important you fill in the right location because you can track your goods from 1688 to the warehouse. So you're able to see, oh, the goods has left the supplier, the goods is at this place, is at this place, is at this place. And once that's gotten to the warehouse, you also see it. So once you are done with this, you save. You can also set it as your default address. That's if you're not going to add more address, but you can set it as your default address. But you can also add as many addresses as you want. Maybe sometimes you want to use air, sometimes you want to use sea. There are different addresses, so you put in different addresses. Then when you want to buy or make a purchase, you change your address to the particular warehouse that you want your items to be sent to. So after you have completed the address management stage, you go to the next one, which is the payment settings. It's important to note that you need to have an Alipay account to be able to bind your Alipay, right? And you should also have verified your Alipay account. You cannot make use of your Alipay account if it's not verified. You need an international passport to be able to verify your Alipay account. So you have to make sure you have a verified Alipay account before you bind your 1688 to it. Okay, so once you click on, I translated it here, that's payment settings. We have bind Alipay. So you click on bind Alipay, all right, to connect your Alipay account on 1688. To connect your Alipay to the 1688 account, automatically your account gets connected and you can now make payments from your Alipay directly. Just connect it. So you can now make payment from your Alipay to 1688. And that's that about the whole setup thing, to ensure smooth process, to ensure that your goods are taken to the right location and your payments are safe and secure. So questions, guys. What if you don't have you actually need an international passport, all right, to verify your Alipay. The name has to tally with what you used in registering. It's for security reasons. So Pro360 works in two ways. Either you use it to pay your supplier, or you can even send money to your Alipay account to pay your supplier by yourself. All right. So Pro360 comes in handy when you don't have an Alipay account and you need to pay your supplier. Pro360 can help you pay your supplier when you just fill in your supplier's China bank account details or Alipay details, right? Then you can put it on Pro360 and Pro360 helps you pay your suppliers, right? But if you have an Alipay account, you can directly send money from Pro360 to your Alipay account, right? And pay your suppliers by yourself from Alipay account, from your Alipay. The good thing is that you do not need a middleman to start, getting RMB, right? You already have RMB credited in your wallet. So it's as good as you already have your money. You just paid in Naira and you already have your money in there. You just, send it from there to your Alipay account and that's it. All right. So I think that's that for this session. Thank you guys so much for joining us today. We get to see you like in the next session. So while we're at that, have a great day. Bye, guys.
What an amazing session. Make sure to like, subscribe to get hot notifications. Follow us on all our social media pages. Join the community to meet like-minded business owners. Sign up on Pro360 to get your importation journey started. And that's it. See you soon.